Hey, 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 how's everybody today? Happy Friday. Welcome to day three of the 21-day Go Live video challenge that I am participating in with all kinds of people from all over the globe. And it's all put on for free by Helen Martin, my mentor. And today she's challenged us with the power of live video. So we are just going to put this little ticker tape up across the bottom, the power of live video. And we are going to go over here so I can get comments. So if you are popping on here for the very first time and you have never caught me before on a live, I am using a third-party software called StreamYard. So you just have to give permission to the link up above so that I can see your profile picture. It'll come up on the screen as a little circle, and then I can see your face, and then I know who I'm talking to. So welcome to my page here, everyone. My name is Heather Edmondson, as it says right there, and I have an e-commerce business where I help struggling network marketers, MLM, digital marketers, social shoppers, whatever you want to refer to yourself as. I help them to grow their businesses online with mentorship, education, and skills in attraction marketing and social media. So I'm here to provide some value, and hopefully you guys get some takeaways for today. So how is everybody doing? I hope that you're all having a wonderful, wonderful week. And if you aren't aware about live video, this is where it's at. I have a few statistics that have been provided to me, and they might be getting a little bit old now, so they might have changed now with all of us. These were from January of this year, and now with all of us being in lockdown, or a lot of us, some of us are still locked down, and some of us are already heading back to work. And hopefully our kids can go back to school in September. For all of you that are trying to homeschool your kids, hopefully you're making it through that. So fingers crossed for you. Live video is going to be, by 2022, it's going to take up probably 82% of the internet is going to be through live video. So if you are trying to build a business right now online and you are not embracing the space of live video, then you're going to miss out, because by 2022, it's going to be so busy in here that it'll be hard for you to get any traction or gain an audience. So you want to start building your audience prior to 2022, and then hopefully you'll have a following, and they will pass on your information to others, and hopefully you'll gain more people that way. So like I said, 85% of businesses are going to be using the platform of video. 66%, I've just got a couple statistics and I want to make sure that I get them right. So 66% are going to use short videos for purchasing decisions or training type videos. 54% are consumers who prefer video over other content. So there are different modalities that people learn in. Some people like to visualize, some people like to see it, some people like to read it, and some people like to listen to it. So there's different modalities, and so 54% of consumers prefer live video over any other content. So like I said, you want to embrace this while you can, and while it is still free to play on this platform, Mark Zuckerberg has been mentioning that your private profile is going to go back into lockdown, and it's going to be private, and you're not going to be able to push a business or sell anything on those pages. So you better get, and like I said, embrace this. Set up a business page, set it up about you, because you are not your company and you are not your products that you sell. Because what happens if that company all of a sudden stopped, shut its doors, pulled everything away, then you'd be stuck. But if you were marketing yourself as you, then you could go over to a different company and change your direction, and nobody would be the wiser on here. So you want to make sure you embrace this and brand yourself as you on this platform, and then you'll be ahead of the game before 2022. So another statistic here is 51% connect through live video content. That means people will approach you through a live video. Maybe they'll comment on something, and maybe their comments will move into the messenger feature on your Facebook profile, on your Facebook page. So that is kind of what Facebook is wanting you to do, is to move over your conversations into Messenger and actually build relationships with people. So the whole idea of the social media platform was to be social and to build relationships. So now they just really want us to expand on that, and they will put your content out there further if that's the kind of relationships that you have. If you are commenting on somebody's video and you use more than 100 characters, like if you actually type a little paragraph and you use a few emojis, they will also put that content at the top of your feed. When you are looking back at the comments and going down, if somebody just puts a like button or puts an emoji, those will be at the bottom of the comments. But if somebody types a whole little paragraph, those will be at the top of the comments, because that's what they want you to see first, is that people that are actually having conversations with you. So that's another tip there for your live video, or for doing any type of video on social media. So we need to step out of our comfort zone. That's what this is, by going live and doing a live video challenge, is stepping out of our comfort zone. So most of our fear comes from within ourselves. It's a fear. Fear is something that's not realistic. It's something that we've made up in our mind, and you can't predict what's going to happen when you haven't even embraced it, or haven't even done anything like that. Like, for example, I was trying to reach my mother, who is in a different province, and she's 88 years old this year, and she doesn't have a computer. So her friend does, that's in the same condo building as her. So I said, Mom, why don't we have a virtual dinner together? And you can just go down to, her friend's house, and we can pull it up on the computer, because I haven't been able to see her since last fall. And she goes, oh, I wouldn't like that. It would take too much space on her computer, because my mom has no idea what computers do or how they work or anything like that. So she goes, no, I wouldn't like that. And I said, Mom, how do you know you wouldn't like that? You haven't even done that yet. And she says, well, I just wouldn't like that. You don't need to see my ugly mug on my face on your screen or whatever. You don't need to see me. And I thought, well, like, she doesn't understand how this works, and trying to explain it to her, it's like way over her head. And then we tried to do a virtual dinner with my husband's mom, my mother-in-law, who lives right in our community, but again, she's in her 80s. And so we said, okay, 5:30, we're going to call you up. That's when we're going to have supper together. And she's got Skype on her computer, on her little desktop. So she got everything ready. And then we started eating, and we're looking around and like, Mom, where's your food? And she goes, well, it's not 5:30 yet. I don't have supper till 5:30. And then we're like, yes, it's 5:30. That's exactly when we called you. She said, okay, goodbye. I gotta go eat dinner. So she had no idea that we were going to sit there and eat with her, because she didn't know. She'd never done anything like that. She's never eaten in front of people before on the computer. So you don't know how things are going to react when you've never tried anything. So my husband is another example there. He was terrified of the water, and I'm a lifeguard, or I was a lifeguard at one point in my life. So I love the water. I swim all the time, and I've taught our kids how to swim. But he just gradually got better and would go in, and finally started going in the deep end and, kind of crawling around the side or whatever. And then the kids were big enough that they dared him to go off the diving board. And I never said anything. I thought, no, I'm not going to say anything. So he kind of jumped sideways off of the diving board closer to the edge, so he could kind of paddle to the edge. And then he gets out of the pool and he says, Heather, why didn't you tell me that it's so much fun to go off the diving board? And I said, well, I wasn't going to force you to do something that you didn't want to do and get out of your comfort zone, because I don't want you to drown, because you have to learn how to paddle first before you can start jumping off of the diving board. So once he did it, he found out, hey, it's not that bad. I really enjoyed it. I really had fun. So those are just some things that I wanted to share with you about my family, and things that they have done, or that they didn't know that would be so much fun. And hopefully you're enjoying the video challenge as well. Hopefully you're gaining some experience and taking that step and doing the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and just pressing the button. I still get nervous every time before I go live. I still have to run to the washroom really quick. My nervous little pee there, before I go live. It's just the way it is every time, every stinking time. So, and you're going to fumble up over your words. You're going to stumble, like I'm umming and ahhing as well. So that's just the way it is. Just go with it. There's going to be people running in the background. There's going to be dogs barking. There's going to be whatever happening. And people like that. They like to see your chaos, because they can resonate with that much easier than a perfect image, a perfect everything, because that's a little bit more unbelievable. Whereas if you're more like them, then they can connect with you a little bit better. So hopefully you took some takeaways away from what I've brought up with you. And don't forget to get busy and get live in your space and get people to know you on your page. And that'll attract them to you. They'll get to learn your personality that way. So I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. It's Happy Friday. We're heading out to the lake after work, after we watch the kids have swimming lessons, after we watch the grandkids have swimming lessons, that is. And hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. And I'll be back tomorrow, but I'll be on my other page for the 21-day challenge. I'm going to be going back and forth between my health page and this page. So you want to catch me? I'll catch me over there. Have a good one. Bye-bye for now.